Well, more than 43 million Americans suffer from a form of mental illness. Earlier this month, we celebrated World Mental Health Day, which is a time to bring awareness to this issue. Today, CTV's Katerra Jones sits down with Tristeza Duncan in New Carrollton as she shares her long road to recovery after being diagnosed with a mental illness.
It started out kind of in college and in my early 20s, struggling a little bit with depression.
This is Tristeza Duncan. 9 years ago, she was diagnosed with type 2 bipolar disorder. She says the heartbreaking loss of her father brought on depression.
My father passed away my senior year in college, so I think that definitely was a trigger for some of the sadness, and it definitely triggered a lot of the depression at that point.
According to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, 1 in 5 adults in America suffer from a mental illness. 6.1 million adults live with bipolar disorder.
Type 2 is a little different than the type 1 bipolar. I don't have very high or long-lasting mania episodes, and I have kind of very long depressive episodes. And basically when I'm in a depressive episode, it's just your normal depression of not wanting to get up, not wanting to move around, not wanting to do things. And then when I'm in a mania stage, I'm very hyper, don't sleep as much, more outgoing. I think the trouble with a bipolar disorder is you like the feeling in the mania stage.
Really?
Because you're outgoing, everything feels great, you're more creative. And so...
And then do you crash at some point?
Yeah. You definitely kind of crash.
Once she received her diagnosis, the next step was finding the right treatment, and that took some time.
So I talked with my doctor. We decided to put me on a set of prescriptions, and it was kind of touch and go, and you have to really find your right combination. And so it can be very difficult at first because you're kind of just looking for I just want an answer. I just want to stop feeling like this.
Duncan says now working with NAMI of Prince George's has helped her with her recovery.
Helping me help other people in the same situation is definitely cathartic. It's not putting all the pressure and all the stigma on me. It's helping other people and showing people that it's okay. You don't have to be ashamed, that you can make it through this with the right support, education, and help.
Reporting in New Carrollton, Katerra Jones, CTV News.
Thank you, Katerra. For more information on the services that they spoke about in the story, visit NAMI of Prince George's website.